Yes, 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 Kenya. Tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. Yes. Yesterday, Kalonzo Musyoka was in Murang'a County attending a church service in Murang'a. And then when given the podium, or rather the chance to speak, Kalonzo Musyoka seems to be attacking Raila Amolo Odinga, attacking William Ruto, and then maybe knowingly or unknowingly also attacking the president, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. I want you to listen to this video keenly, for it's going to form the basis of our analysis and discussion today. Listen to this video.
Nimeulizwa na watu wa magazeti hapa, hiyo I didn't want to talk about it, lakini nasema nieleze uhusiano wa Wiper na Jubilee. Uhusiano wenyewe ni wazi kabisa. We have a cooperation agreement between Jubilee, whose party leader is President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, and I'm the party leader of Wiper. If others want to join, they are most welcome, because idea ni kuleta kama building bridges, tuunganishe kila mtu hapa. And if the idea is because political parties coalesce in order to look for political power, I want to tell Kenyans, we are in it together. And I want to thank the millennial team ambao waliimba hapa. What was that? Unakumbuka wile wimbo tuliimba hapa? Sitarudi nyuma. So andikeni hiyo watu wa magazeti. Mimi siwezi kurudi nyuma. Na ndio hapa mimi niombewe, siwezi kurudi nyuma. That's the most important thing. And by the way, mmesikia nimebweka. Nimebweka kweli. Nitazidi kubweka dhidi ya ukabila, nitabweka dhidi ya ufisadi, and therefore hatuwezi kunyamaza, tutabweka, and there can be so righteous bwekering. Tutabweka, because hatuwezi tukubali watu wapigane makanisani, watu waoane, waomezane, watu wakose heshima, pusiwe na integrity in politics. That was the most important conclusion of this conference. If you have breach of trust, ni kama mke na bwana wakikosana, and you find your partner in the act, caught in the act, inakuwa breach of trust mbaya sana. We are trying to see going forward, kama viongozi wa Kenya hii, and I want to be there, and I want to be held on account. What I say is what I will leave tomorrow. Siwezi nikasema maneno leo hapa, na kesho nigeuke niseme mengine. I'm challenging my fellow leaders to live in accordance with what we proclaim publicly or even privately, and more so in writing. Yani ukiandika sahi yako mahali useme hii ni coalition agreement, kama ya NASA, coalition agreement ya Jubilee na wale wengine, then you live by that, particularly where there's a written commitment. And I will insist, written commitment, so that we can sanitize our politics. Utasikia mimi nikigobana na mtu, hata nikiamua kusema mambo ya upumbavu, nasema mimi naweza kuwa pumbavu.
Yes. From that speech by Kalonzo, some things automatically comes out very, very clearly from that speech. The first thing that comes out, Kalonzo starts that statement by admitting that he is in a coalition agreement with Jubilee Party. And then he's also insinuating that if it's about power, then we are in it together. What does that mean? Kalonzo is simply trying to say that if he can be assured of power in that agreement, or rather in that coalition, then he's in that. He's in that. Yes. Your guess can be as good as mine, ladies and gentlemen. that in that kind of an agreement, or rather in that alliance, Kalonzo Musyoka will not be endorsed for the presidency. That's the simple truth. He won't be endorsed for the presidency in that agreement, or rather in that alliance. So which power is he talking about? In this YouTube channel, I've always maintained that Kalonzo Musyoka, as of now, it seems to appear that Uhuru and Raila have not assured him of which position they will give him in that alliance being formed. So Kalonzo Musyoka is just trying to up his games, or rather his stakes, so that he can be given a little bit, a bigger chunk of meat in that kind of an arrangement. And he's making that clear that if it's about power, then he's in that together. So I think the duo of Raila and Uhuru should assure Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka of what they will give him in that kind of an alliance, or in that kind of an arrangement. Should they do that, then they should count Kalonzo Musyoka part and parcel of that team. That one comes out very, very clearly, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about power. And as of now, they have not assured Kalonzo of what they will give him. The second thing that comes out clearly from that speech, Kalonzo is attacking Raila Amolo Odinga and also attacking the president, maybe knowingly or unknowingly. He's attacking Raila knowingly, but maybe the president, he's attacking the president knowingly or unknowingly. He's talking about integrity, and then giving the example of the agreement they had in NASA, where Raila, we are meant to believe that he was assured that he was to be supported for 2022 general election. And then Raila has also been saying that they never won, or rather he never became the president. So how then can he support Kalonzo Musyoka? And then again he's also talking about coalition ya Jubilee na wale wengine. Wale wengine most likely being one William Ruto. So he's attacking Raila for not obeying their NASA agreement, and also attacking the president for not obeying their Jubilee agreement with one William Ruto. Yes. From that speech, or rather that phrase of attacking NASA and also attacking Jubilee, Kalonzo Musyoka is just trying to confirm, or rather he appears confused. Or maybe he already knows that the president is not going to support him for the presidency. And he also knows that Raila Amolo Odinga will also not support him for the presidency. So he just appears to be confused. He's in the middle. He doesn't know now where to, which side to turn to. That one also comes out very, very clearly from that speech of attacking, bringing about the NASA agreement, and also bringing about the Jubilee agreement, and also talking about integrity. But we all know pretty well that in Kenyan politics there is nothing about integrity. Nothing about integrity. Because if it was about integrity, then I don't think there is any politician in Kenya who can stand that test. Even Kalonzo himself should really not talk about integrity. Because if now we put everything on the pedestal of integrity, then Kalonzo should not have made that statement, because if it's about integrity, then it's the people now to decide who to elect for the presidency, and not maybe being endorsed by Uhuru or Raila. He should leave it to the people now to decide if it's about integrity now. So Kalonzo should also swallow his words and really know actually what he's trying to, or what he's talking about. That also seems to come out very, very clearly. Then from also that speech, he's talking about some church fracas. Church fracas, and also about Nitabweka, about corruption and all those things. That one again, he seems to be attacking one William Ruto. Because sometimes we all know, and Kenyans, majority of Kenyans saw that even in their screens, when William Ruto attended some church function in Muranga County some times back, and then there were skirmishes there, and 2 people died. 2 residents of Muranga, or rather 2 people died during that time. So Kalonzo, to insinuate about fight in the church and also even corruption and also something like that, he's simply attacking one William Ruto. This also shows that Kalonzo, from where he sits, he has not yet decided as to which camp he wants to identify with. He doesn't know whether he wants to identify with this team of Uhuru and Raila, or whether he wants to identify with one William Ruto, or whether he wants to go it alone. He has not yet decided as to which side he wants to align himself with, or whether he's going it alone. And this also shows about the character trait of one Kalonzo Musyoka. You know, Kalonzo Musyoka is one politician in this country. When you talk about watermelon, majority of Kenyans, if you talk about watermelon, they will have Kalonzo in mind. And you know, some of these traits, you cannot teach an old dog new tricks. If Kalonzo Musyoka was born that way, he's most likely not going to change. He's going to die that way. And as we head towards 2022, that is going to manifest itself very, very clearly. That Kalonzo Musyoka is an old dog that cannot be taught new tricks. If he's a watermelon, he's going to be a watermelon to the last minute. Because also in 2013, just before he made an alliance with Raila Amolo Odinga, Kalonzo Musyoka, just about a week ago before they signed a coalition agreement with Raila, he really talked very bad things about Raila Amolo Odinga and really castigated Raila Amolo Odinga. And he made it clear that there is no way he could work with one Raila Amolo Odinga. A week later, we saw them signing a coalition agreement. So, folks, ladies and gentlemen, Kalonzo Musyoka is one politician who is coming out as somebody who should not be taken seriously. He's saying this today, but in a week's time, or even 2 weeks, or even a month's time, we might just see different things. You might find him now really praising Raila Amolo Odinga, or even Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Because in this YouTube channel again, I've always maintained that Kalonzo has a very long nose for smelling where power is heading to. And I strongly believe that Kalonzo Musyoka will most likely stick to this handshake team, because he knows that if he decomes from it, then he's doomed. And I strongly believe Kalonzo, for over 10 years he has been in the political cold, he might not go that route again. And we might just find him, in one way or the other, hammering some coalition agreement with this team of Raila and Uhuru. If at all, they'll just assure him of some position. Otherwise, folks, for today, let me leave it there. If you've bumped on this YouTube channel for the very, very first time, tap on the subscription button and also on the notification bell. I also kindly implore upon you to give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Give this video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Tamu sana, yes, tamu sana.